everybody, welcome back to my channel. So yay, it is Wednesday this week and we get to do our craft video. Woo! Yes, spirit fingers and all, got to do it. But anyways, for this week I have something a bit different, I guess, and it's pretty much a simpler craft and kind of a quick craft, and it's gonna go along with next week's craft. So I'm trying to do this in, like, I don't know, pairings maybe, especially since we're leading up to Valentine's Day, and I hope that the craft I want to do for Valentine's Day, the little form, is going to get here in time so we can do that together, and that would be great. Yes, I keep doing jazz hands. Woo! But anywho, so what we're doing in this craft video, and you've probably seen them on Etsy or like any other like super like really cute craft, I guess, little websites and stuff, but we are going to be making coffin shaped bookmarks. Yes, coffin shaped bookmarks. And look how sparkly. I love the little bats that I have on here. I made another one and I'm currently using it, so I have a few different ones that I'm making. I have these up on the stores page. I think I have them for like around about $3. So if you don't want to make one, or you don't have any of the stuff to make it, or you just happen to like mine, then there you go, they're up on the store already. You can go check them out on our Etsy page. But for this video, I'm going to show you how to make your own, and it's pretty simple. It's a basic paper craft, I guess, is what it's going to be, and I shouldn't say that since I am selling them, but hey, you know, it's nice when you can make it if you're crafty, or, you know, what have you. So I'm going to go ahead and set all that up so we can do our craft and walk you through exactly how I made these adorable little bookmarks. And even on the back of mine I have like the uniquely handmade stamp. So, and I'm going to tell you where you can get all of this stuff. And like I said, I'm going to walk you through exactly how I make these. So stay tuned. Okay, so here is everything we'll be using for this craft. We've got some scrapbook paper. Got two different kinds of scrapbook paper, and this one is a bit thicker. I don't know the exact like millimeters on it, but this is a bit thicker and sturdier, where this is a bit more kind of loosey-goosey kind of craft paper. I got both of these from Hobby Lobby when they were having a sale, but the original retail price for the big one, normally their thicker ones cost more, is $1.99, and I believe this one originally is like $1 or 50 cents, somewhere around in there, and then I got it for 25 cents on sale. So there are those two papers that we'll be using, and as you can tell, I've already kind of put some stuff on the back. But see, next we have just some disposable basic kind of like little spongy brushes that we'll be using. Got hole punchers, handy dandy scissors, ruler. You've got whatever like little stickers and stuff you want to use to decorate with. These two should not be here. These are for another craft. That's for another craft. Woo! A little sneak peek there. But I'm going to be using, these are some Halloween stickers, and then these are some little sparkly bats that I showed y'all earlier. All of this is in the scrapbook section at Hobby Lobby. And if you don't have a Hobby Lobby, there's Michael's or Joann's, and they each have like a scrapbook section. So just kind of get, you know, some of the same similar stuff. But the basic thing is you want a thick piece of paper, a thin piece of paper, and then whatever kind of stickers you want to decorate it. And then the glue that I'm using is this tacky glue. If you can see, I got this little bottle from the Dollar Tree, but they have it pretty much at any craft stores, at Walmart, anywhere where you have it. This was $1. Obviously, Dollar Tree. This was $1. So that's where I picked that up at. Okay, and then the next thing that I will be using is ribbon. Now, you don't have to get this particular kind. You can get any kind you want. See here, this is just a Merchant decorative trim, and it's kind of spongy, which I didn't realize until after I bought it. So, you know, I'm left with that, but I will use it just the same. Now, if you don't want to freehand your little coffins, you can always look up images on Google, which is what I did, and find you some coffin shapes. Now, this was the original like kind of size that they had, and I just blew it up a little bit and made it bigger, and then kind of when I got them to where I needed them for how we're going to layer them, then I just kind of cut them out and was like, hey, here are my sizes. I kind of, on the big one, I kind of put my measurements, but they're not exact. So like I said, you can just, if you have a ruler on hand, you can just kind of measure one out if you only want to make one. And you can make these any size you want to. Mine are, I think from top to bottom, they measure, where's my inch side? This is a graphing ruler, so there's a lot of different measurements on here. But this one, I think, is a total of 5 inches. So from top to bottom, this is a total of 5 inches. And then this one, I believe, is 4. Roundabout. Yeah, this is roundabout 4 inches long. So from top to bottom. So, but like I said, this part right here kind of measures 1.5 inches. Where the sides are 2 inches. For right here, if you can see, right here is about 2 inches. And then down these sides right here, they're 3.5 inches. And then the bottom is again 1.5 inch. And you can adjust that size however you need to make the coffin shape that you want. So, what we're going to do once we have our coffin shape, you're going to, whether or not you're going to use the stencils, or if you're going to freehand it, but since I already have stencils, because I am making a good bit of these, I just went ahead and just like copied it onto my sheet of paper. So we'll do that right quick, just so you can see. Once you have the stencil, you just draw it onto the back of your scrapbook paper. If my pen will work for me. There we go. And the stencil just kind of makes it a bit quicker if you're making a good bit of these, like if you're doing it for Christmas presents, or if you have like a big book reader, or you know, if you just want to sell them yourself at like a craft fair or something, as like a cute little way to kind of bring some spooky and make a little bit of extra money, then you can do that. So then there, that finishes out my whole back of my scrapbook paper. Now this paper measures a 12 by 12 is how this measures, and I'm normally able to get, as you can see, I'm normally able to get about 7 out of one sheet of scrapbook paper. So there's that one finished, and we'll just move that to the side, and then we'll grab our next one. And I have one more spot right here where we're just going to draw the small one in. And you want to try and keep it straight as possible. Obviously, if you're using the ruler, you really want to keep it straight, because if your sides come out wonky, then you kind of lose the coffin shape. So you want to just make sure you get your sides. That's why I like using the stencils better, because it ensures that I get those nice straight lines. And there we go. So I think out of a regular sheet of scrapbook paper, which again, this is a 12 by 12 inch sheet, is, how many I got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I normally get about 10 out of one. I think another one I didn't get as many, but I think it was a smaller thing of scrapbook paper. But like I said, you're normally going to get about 10 little ones out of one big sheet of scrapbook paper. So once you have your stencil, once you have your pattern cut out, drawn out, we're going to cut them out. So just take your handy dandy scissors, and I'm throwing pieces of stuff everywhere. And you want to go ahead and just cut these little boogers out. I'm only going to do one on camera so I can show you. Now for me, I've cut kind of inside the line a little bit, just because I don't want any little remnants of my line that I drew. But if you're making it for you, then of course it doesn't have to be extremely perfect about hiding your line where you drew it. Or if you want to go the extra mile and not care and just paint back, you can do that too, because I've done that on some of these that I've sold before previously. So see, I did mess up my side right here, so I'm just going to clean that up a little bit. And just kind of, thankfully, the scissors help you keep straight lines. Just kind of cut them, and there we go. So there is your sturdier piece. Let me just clean that up right quick, and I took away my trash can. Okay, well, there's that. Now we'll set that to the side right quick and go ahead and cut out our little form. Okay. So snip this away. And this one I'm not nearly as like neat with about hiding my line because it is going to be attached to the other coffin for the background. So I'm not too much worried about them seeing that line. It's just the lines that they can see is the ones I kind of want to get rid of. Okay, so once you have your two coffin shapes, you're going to take one of your little brushes. I like using these better because it doesn't ruin all of my paintbrushes, because I have gone through quite a bit of paintbrushes with glue. So you're going to just go on the back of your small one. You're going to dab your glue, your glue. You're going to dab that, and you're going to just spread it all over the back. Make sure you get a nice kind of even coat there. Just all over the back. Okay, get in the middle where my finger was, and then you're going to take it. You're going to try and, you're going to eyeball it as best as you can to get it dead square in the middle. And there we go. And then just lay it down, smooth it out. Okay. Now I do like to put something kind of heavy on these because the paper does like to curl a little bit. So if you want to, you can put a book on it. Now, from this point, you can either say you're done with it, or like what I'm going to do, you can add a bit more extra little detailing. So I already have one that I've glued that I'm going to swap to because it's dry, because the next step, it's a bit better to do whenever the bookmark is actually dry. So once you have your dry bookmark, and it does curl, like I said, it does curl just a teensy bit, but it's okay. So once you have your dry bookmark, you're going to go to the very top up here, and you're going to try to find the center, and you want to punch a hole in it. So about right there. And you're going to punch a hole in the top, like that. Okay? Now, if you're doing this part, you're going to want to take your ribbon, which this measures about, let's see here. I got a piece of ribbon that measures roughly 8.5 inches. So yeah, this measures about 8.5 inches is the piece that I cut. And you're going to want to take the ends and kind of taper them a little bit. Okay. You're going to fold them ever so slightly. And let's push it through the hole. Be careful with this step because I have ripped quite a bit of bookmarks trying to feed everything through these little bitty holes. So just forewarned, be slightly careful with this step so you don't rip your bookmark. Okay. And then you're going to want to tighten it. So let's just tighten it a wee bit. Just pull it. Alright, sorry about that. Had somebody call my name. So, okay. So once you get, like I said, picking up from where we left off, once you get the ribbon attached, then from there you can put any kind of decoration you want on it. For me, I think I'm going to go with, let's see here. I kind of like this one, this little sticker that I have up here with the crow on it with the little decorative pattern, so I think I'm going to put that one on this one. And you're just going to peel it off. You're going to attempt to peel it off anyway. It's being stubborn. There we go. It is being very, very stubborn. Okay. Peel it off without ripping it. Alright, and then you're going to figure out where you want to place it. I think for me, I'm going to put it kind of in the middle there. And here we go. Now that does still seem kind of a bit boring, so let's take one of our little bats. I'm going to peel that off, and I'm just going to place that right down here in the corner, and there we have it. Now for me, because I probably will put this up on the website, I'm going to put one of my uniquely handmade stickers on the back, just as a little extra to let you know that this was handmade. And there we have it, your own little personalized coffin bookmark. It's a simple little craft. It's pretty much easy once you get everything. Now this step isn't required, but you can do it, and I recommend it. And I don't have my little gadget that I need. No, there it is. See, I do recommend it depending on what kind of ribbon you are using, but you just take it, you just take a lighter and, you know, just kind of melt the ends of your ribbon so it doesn't unravel. You want to be very, very careful with this step because the ribbon will catch on fire. I know this from experience. It will catch on fire in a heartbeat. So, there we go. Just barely on the end, just barely tap it. You just want to seal those ends. Okay, now like I said, that is optional. You don't have to do that if you don't want to. It's completely up to you, but there we have it, our own little bookmark. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this little kind of craft tutorial video. Like I said, these little bookmarks are super cute and so easy to make, and you know, they can be completely personalized, and plus it gives you like this added little kind of, I don't know, creepy cute gothic kind of look. I don't know, I've been obsessed with coffins and coffin shapes here recently, so kind of like everything I've been doing is little coffin obsessed. But hey, you know, we all have our moods. We go through the really flowery mood, and then we go through the coffin everything mood. Or maybe that's just me, who knows. But so yes, some of our crafts here coming up are probably going to be kind of coffin-y and maybe a little creepy, but you know, we only have what, 200 something more days till Halloween, roundabout, give or take. I'm pretty sure there's a countdown somewhere that I haven't looked up, but you know what I mean. We're all ready for Halloween again. At least I know I am, because that's my favorite time of year. But I opt for, you know, let's do like a Halloween. Okay, Jake. That was Jake letting his presents be known. But anyways, I'm probably going to be making a few more of these tonight, and I have a section on the Etsy store for like the ones that you saw earlier, which are these. They're essentially all the same, so they have their own little section, and then what I'll probably do is the remainder of the little bookmark coffins that I'm going to make. You know, I'll probably just put up like it's a randomly selected coffin bookmark, so it's kind of a little, you know, you're getting a coffin bookmark, but you don't know which one you're getting kind of deal. So, you know, little mystery coffin bookmark thingy. Or I have the craft video for next week that these might play a part in as well, so I'll just have to see how that works out. But anyways, I'm rambling on. So look forward to the craft video for next week, and I have a video for Monday that I am planning, and it's going to be kind of a little makeup battle, kind of a battle royale, I guess, or like a subscription makeup thing, or I don't know. Well, I'll figure out what to call it later, but you'll see what I mean. So Monday, look forward for that video, and like I said, guys, that's pretty much it for this craft video. I hope you enjoyed it, and remember to like, comment, and subscribe. If you've made these before, please let me know and share them for me. Like, all of my handles are down below, so I would love to see what you guys come up with, because it would be great, and you know, we can talk, we can communicate, we can become a big old family. It's great. But okay, whew, I'm rambling on again and again. I know y'all love listening to me talk. But anyways, I hope y'all have a great, fabulous rest of the week. I hope you have an awesome weekend and you're staying warm no matter where you are, because even here in the South, we are getting some cold weather. So I hope y'all all stay warm. I love you all, and I will see y'all next time. Thank you so much, guys. Bye!